Hey everyone, for this week's video I'm doing a tiers list with a couple of friends of mine, Austin,
Mike Myers' cat had a belly on him.
Megan,
I think I could take on a kid.
and Dane.
Imagine fighting him without a big condom on.
We went through a list of characters and real people to see how well we could fight them, if we could beat them up or they'd beat us up. Anyways, enjoy the video. Today we will be ranking characters on how likely we are to beat them in a fight. The first character is Anakin Skywalker. So Anakin Skywalker would be known as Darth Vader in the future and turn over to the dark side when that happens. However, the picture they show of him here shows him as a kid from the Phantom Menace.
Yes.
And he was kind of like, just a whiny kid in the first film, and I think I could easily take him out. I would pull an Order 66 on that kid.
What's that?
I would execute that kid. Now, however, with that all said, though, if he's able to realize his potential as a Jedi and use the Force on me, he has a chance to beat me. But in the first film, he was more spent more of his time trying to hit on underage princesses than anything else. So for that, I put him as a hard-fought win.
Well, so yes, he is a child and he's not nearly what he is in the future. But he is a pretty clever kid, with all the gadgets and all the machinery he works on. And so I think he might outsmart me in a way. And so I actually put it as a tie.
I put good match tie.
Dane, where'd you put Anakin Skywalker?
I would annihilate him. He's literally a kid.
As a child.
Okay, I put good matchup because I think I could take on a kid.
Yes. So.
See, Megan?
No, but he would be good too.
All right, second character. Let's go Bart Simpson. So Bart Simpson, little kid, he pulls pranks on people, but honestly, I feel like I could easily take him down because, again, he's another kid, doesn't have any force powers this time. He just seems like, you give him a few good punches and he's down to the ground. So I would easily beat him.
I put it down as a hard-fought win because for the same reasons you were saying, yeah, he's a kid. But, he's very witty and very good at kind of breaking you down emotionally. So, I feel like I'd have to battle that out a little bit and fight through that a little bit. So that's why I said hard-fought win instead of an easy one.
I put him at I would annihilate him, I think. He's not a very smart kid, I feel. Watch it from what I've seen of The Simpsons.
Next up on the list, we have Big Bird. When I was looking at this one was actually kind of tough for me because Big Bird is just a giant human bird. And every time I think of that, I think of there's that 5-second clip of Big Bird knocking down the door and walking into a room. And that terrifies me. I think Big Bird looks like a soft, gentle person because they're on Sesame Street, but if they leave that street, they are gonna get on you and kick your ass. So I said a well-fought loss.
Imagine fighting without a huge costume on. And then imagine yourself fighting with a huge costume on.
Austin, imagine Big Bird as Big Bird, not a costume. Not a costume.
No, not at all.
Yes.
Not at all. No. What is Big Bird? A fictional person.
Also,
It's a character.
Wait, Big Bird isn't real?
A lot of these, Bart Simpson's fictional.
No, I was gonna say.
Well, no. But what I'm saying is that Big Bird is not an actual giant bird.
In the show it is. In the show it is.
Well, who is that audience for? Or what's the audience of Sesame Street? Children.
Kids.
Am I a child? No, I'm not a child.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see it how I see it.
Oh my
and I see it as a big bird costume with a man in it. So I'm gonna fight that person as somebody in a big bird
just
costume.
Put it.
So I'm easily taking down that giant bird.
Okay, I put it as it would be a tie.
Wait, why is it a tie?
Wait, hold on.
Because Big Bird is big and creepy looking. I think he could peck me to death or something.
Okay, that's fair.
Austin, I thought you were gonna say, imagine fighting him without a big condom on. Because you said costume.
Let's cut that out.
I would annihilate him.
Why is he so easy?
It's a big, fluffy bird. It's not gonna.
What if he
how's
pecks
it gonna
you?
hurt you?
What if he pecks you? Like I said.
It's got a soft beak. I thought.
Wait.
Well, okay, is it made out of like puppet material or is it made out of like actual? Like...
I'm picturing a real bird.
I'm not picturing a real bird because Big Bird
I'm
is not
picturing
an
like a
actual
puppet.
bird.
Okay.
Captain Underpants isn't real either.
Big Bird. Big Bird is listed as 8 foot 2 inches. What's his weight? He's 8'2".
8'2".
Oh my
With how
god.
wide those hips are, probably 330.
He's weighed 165 pounds, 300 pounds, and 280 pounds.
Really? Took these measurements.
He fluctuates a lot.
Okay.
Glad to know that you guys would get your ass kicked by a person in a bird costume.
It's a real
It's a
bird
real
in our
bird.
mind. Yeah.
Okay, next up, we got the Cat in the Hat. I thought at first, I'm like, he's just a giant cat. I could, probably take him on. But then I thought, what's going to happen is I'm going to go to fight him, and he's going to summon Thing 1 and 2, who are going to run around the house and are going to piss me off. I'm like, hey, don't do that. Then they're going to do it, because I told them not to do it. And then he's just going to pull out some crazy contraption, and he's just going to mess with my mind. Like, he's going to play mind games out of all these characters, I think. However, he's still just a weird cat that wants to have fun, and I don't think he would legitimately beat me, but he would exhaust me to a point where I wouldn't win, but he wouldn't win either, so I put it as a tie.
The person I'm saying I'm fighting from the picture, so it's not the Mike Myers from the movie. It's the book, and he's a little twig in that book. And so, but which means he's more elusive than the Mike Myers cat. I mean, Mike Myers cat had a belly on him, but because it's the book and he's a little more elusive, and yes, I did think about Thing 1 and Thing 2. I said hard fought one.
I think I could beat him, but I wouldn't win Annihilation style.
Okay.
I'm like the opposite. If it was the book version is very like docile, so even if he has those abilities, like he wouldn't be as mean.
But what's it gonna do? Rhyme you to death?
Well, no, but
Whoa. Wait. Can you say that again so I can hear clearly what you just said?
What's he gonna do? Rhyme you to death?
Oh,
Oh,
rhyme.
rhyme. I thought you said ride me to death.
No!
Ride?
Yeah,
No.
He rhymes.
Oh, no.
He's a rhymer.
Since this is the book version that it gives us, I put it at tie because I feel like we would have like equal tricks up our sleeve. But if it was movie version, it would be like hard fought win to annihilate. Although I didn't
Dude,
really consider which one.
You remind me of Cat in the Hat.
How?
We'll just leave it there.
Well, you can't just say something like that without context.
No, I
You're-
think that makes a lot of sense.
You're kind of intelligent in a kid style.
So next up, we have Boss Baby. I put that hard fought win. He's just a kid. I, just drop kick him. Pretty much beat him up.
Yeah, but not like first easiest.
No, he's a genius.
Yeah, he's a genius. He's a secret agent.
Yeah.
Well, I put him as he would beat me.
Really?
What? Like, really?
Dane, what'd you put him at?
I would annihilate him. He's literally a baby. You just
But
kick
he's-
him like a football.
Have you seen the movie? He's a genius.
Yeah, but he's a baby. Like,
Yeah.
just like pick
There's
him
only
up and
so much you
drop
can-
kick him. That's what I do.
He saves the entire baby verse in that movie. He beats up so many adults. How would he not beat up me?
Well, because we know he's an actual baby that can talk. We're not going to underestimate him. Okay.
I guess I don't know.
So John F. Kennedy, the man is dead, right? Mm-hmm. So I could easily beat him.
Wait,
and
what?
even when he wasn't alive, I never saw any reason why I couldn't beat him.
The man is dead. Easy win.
Exactly. He is dead.
That's not how you think of
No,
it.
'Cause I
I
extend
took
this
it in
li-
context of him being alive.
Yeah.
Because I extended this to a couple other people who are not alive
Okay.
on this list.
Well,
That are
one, I
easy
thought
wins.
it was Ronald Reagan, but I don't think that.
What? What? You thought that was Ronald Reagan?
Yeah. And I had to look up the presidents today.
What? Oh my god. You don't know what John F. Kennedy
Okay.
was?
Okay. I said he would annihilate me.
Really?
Why?
I think
Please don't say that with real people involved.
he was the president. He would
Yeah,
beat me
okay.
intellectually, physically.
Like, look, he was a good president, but like when it came to like trying to actually assassinate people, he fumbled the bag on an assassination attempt of Fidel Castro. If he fumbled the bag on him, no way in hell
Yeah, but
his
he
dead body
handled the
can take
Cuban
me out.
Missile Crisis, so he has a good thought
Well,
process.
I just think he would need to get other people to take me out.
He has that power.
No, okay, you
Well,
want
no, but what kind of fight are we talking about?
As him, he would beat me. Is what my
Well,
opinion.
what kind of fight are we talking about? Are we
Fist fight.
Fist fight? Okay, easy win.
Who is next?
All right,
I
next up.
didn't even get to say what my thing was.
All right, next up, let's do Snoopy. He's a dog. honestly, I'm pretty sure majority of his like dog fights are just in his head. So I could drop kick.
I
could drop kick
forgot about the
everyone
Red
on
Baron
this place.
stuff.
It's all fake. It's in his mind.
Yeah, but still, he is a very clever dog. Like, there are moments in the show where he just, like, will do things just out of nowhere. And it's like, wait, what are you doing? How did you do that?
I would dominate Snoopy.
Well, hard fought win. It's easy. Just here's a treat, little boy.
Oh my.
And then that's when you beat him.
He-
But
Exactly.
he is a dog, so that's why the hard part comes
He
in.
looks
I couldn't do that
He
to a
looks
dog.
so cute and cuddly. So if he was attacking me, I would beat him easily.
Yeah, I would say it would be hard, or he would beat me, but I would put up a fight.
Wait, what? He beat you.
Because he's cunning.
All right, next up, let's do Shaggy Rogers. When I first thought this, I thought this was easy win, but as I thought about it, same thing as the Cat in the Hat, I would try to catch him. He would like do that thing where he runs in place and then he speeds away, and then he would just by some stupid antics, he would be like the bait for a trap. I would get trapped, and then they would unmask me and find out who I am or whatever.
Wait, so you're not who you say you are?
Yeah, and I'll be like, you meddling kid. All right, it'll be well fought, but he beats me.
I have this as a tie. You never know if he's gonna drug you. Anytime I chase him, he's gonna do that zoinks, and then the thing where he's in the air and his legs run, and then he'll run away. And then as I chase him, I'll go into one door and come out a different door, go into a different door, and then we just keep kind of going throughout the hallway. And this hallway has like 8 doors. But and then eventually I'll go into a bedroom and I'll walk by. I don't see him, but then he pokes his head out of one of the drawers. And...
Austin, this
Like
is
a
a
bear.
little...
Anyways, tie,
this is
tie
this is
because he
elaborate.
just runs away from me and he's very good at it. So
So I would just get him really high, and then he couldn't fight me.
Next up, we got Ronald McDonald. So he's a clown. He likes children, but I've never seen him really fight anyone. He seems intimidating, but I feel like he's kind of like all show, but can't fight. So I said hard fought win.
he ain't no Pennywise. Easy win.
I said he'd annihilate me.
What?
He's so creepy.
Oh, so you just be scared and you hide in a corner while he
okay,
kicks
so-
And
you?
look, have you seen his shoes? One kick to the face, and he would he'd be out.
I put him as a tie. I feel like he'd put up a fight and I would, and we'd just be even.
Okay.
Well, that's
we go.
the most I can really say about it.
Straightforward. Okay. Morty from Rick and Morty. So, at first, I would say it's an easy win, but if you watch the show enough, well, first of all, he does have access to his grandpa's gadgets, which would easily destroy me in a minute. And also, he's one of those guys, if you piss him off enough, he will just rage and beat the shit out of you. So, I put him as a hard-fought win. I think I'd still beat him because, like, early Morty, kind of a win.
I don't know, Rick.
Wow.
Sorry, that was my attempt at a Morty impersonation, and it wasn't quite, but not bad.
Are you trying out for the voice role to take over for Justin Roiland?
I submitted my
That was his
application. I
audition.
haven't heard-
What's your? Give me your Rick.
Morty, I'm a pickle Morty.
Is that all you'll say in the show? Morty, I'm a pickle Morty.
That's the only episode I've seen. No, yeah, no, I'm not qualified.
I put him as a tie because he's just like a weak teenage boy, but at the same time, I feel like he's been hardened by his adventures with his grandpa to the point where he could put up a fight.
I put that. I think, is it the guy in the yellow shirt?
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but I would annihilate him.
Is it that yellow
he has a
mouse looking
yellow
thing?
shirt?
No, he kind of looks like a dweeb.
If I'm correct, that's Cameron Boyce, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P.
So, yeah, back to the JFK logic. He is dead. I could not think of a role he was that I'm like, oh,
Descendants.
Descendants.
Even?
Well, he's gonna
Really?
sing me to death. He's gonna start singing as he does. I'm gonna give him an uppercut to the jaw. Easy win.
Yeah, no, I put it as a easy win.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was Noah Schnapp from the picture, and so I put that it would be hard fought, but I would win because he would at least have the strength from Stranger Things, like he's taken on
But
all that
it's
stuff.
not him.
Yeah, but
since
his
it's
haircut
Cameron,
is so bad that takes him down a level.
since it's Cameron Boyce, I feel like I would pretty easily annihilate him. He's a bit dweebish.
But we love him.
The laughing hyena from The Lion King. When I thought of this, I was like, you know what? It's a cartoon character who you can easily take on and like just make him laugh, and then like that's when you take advantage. But I was like, then again, that is a wild animal. That's a hyena that could rip me to shreds if he feels like it.
Yeah, but it's
but I have to be funny enough to keep him laughing, and like I'll tell a couple jokes, but then he'll get over it, and then he would rip my throat out. So
No, but
I gave him a
stupid
well-fought
even-
loss.
Like, did he ever attack anyone in that film?
But again, he's a hyena. We're humans. Like that hyena, if he feels like it, he can rip us apart.
I put
He
that
doesn't.
it would
But
be
he
a
could.
it would be hard fought, but I'd win. He just looks goofy.
Yeah,
It's a
I would
hyena.
annihilate it.
Yeah, this one I was very unsure about. I just, I put hard fought win just because, I think, aren't hyenas like very, very thin, like frail?
They kind of look like dogs.
Yeah, but I thought they were frail.
They're not like incredibly.
So like once I got a good jab at them, I feel like something would break, and then I have the advantage after that.
Or again, just tell him jokes. Okay, we're divided. That's okay. Opinions are opinions. It's just that
Austin's
some are wrong and some are right.
Austin's
mine are right and yours are
Austin's
wrong.
Big Bird opinion is wrong.
No, that is not wrong.
So, Mr. Krabs, I put it as a well-fought loss mainly because he has a background, like he was in the army or like Navy, whatever he was in, and like he's an old man, but he's got old man strength. The only way to have a chance at beating him is like you got to offer him money. Like, hey, if I give you 50 cents, will you flop and give me the win? And he'll consider it. But then he's like, wait a second, I could just beat you up and take the money. So, well-fought loss.
I'd annihilate him. Have you seen the show? He'd do anything for a dime. I just put a dime on the ground, he'd bend down, pick it up, and I'd kick him in the butt.
Yeah, but he's got a strong shell.
Not in his butt.
You had to break his shell like that one episode.
I know this isn't exactly accurate,
Oh, what?
Okay.
but the first thing I do when I go to Red Lobster is I pick out what lobster I want from that cake or the
crab.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. But it would be the same thing. It's like, I would pick that crab, grab him, snap. Yeah, he'll
So
pinch me. He'll pinch me a few times, but then I'm steaming that crab and I'm eating it
So you would eat it? Yeah, I was gonna
with
say.
a nice butter dip.
Oh, okay. He would eat him to death.
And I would have one of those bibs on that say something funny about eating crab.
Next up, we got Wendy from Wendy's. So, okay, little bit of a hot take here. I would go to fight Wendy, okay? But I would be so distracted by how hot she is
What?
that
She looks like a.
I would give her the win. I'd be like, Wendy, you can have this. Have you been on the internet, Megan?
No.
Oh, get on the internet. You will find out about this. It's the Pauline debate. I will let Wendy do whatever she wants to.
She looks like she's 12.
Okay, yes, granted, yes. But the internet. Go on the internet.
I have been on the internet, and I can never say I ever came across a hot Wendy.
What? You have not been on the internet then.
I don't know what websites you're going to.
I'm just going on like Instagram, dude. It's the first thing I see. It's
Okay, well, they're
it's
discussing.
recommended for me.
I'm gonna say I would annihilate her.
I said it was like it would be hard fought. I would beat her, mainly hard fought because like I feel like in real life Wendy would maybe kick a bit of ass.
She just has little bows, and she looks like a.
yeah, but
tween-
she
a
looks like
tween.
she looks like she has a crazy side. Let's
Okay.
look into those eyes.
Oh my god, I want that shirt.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Show it to me. Show it.
Come on. Like you would. Come
Put
on.
that in the video.
No.
I don't know if I can.
Just censor it.
I mean, can I put any of this in the? Oh, of course
I,
I
what
can.
person is wearing
I
that?
looked up Wendy from Wendy's, and I just seen the standard logo everywhere. How did you come across this?
You are not going
He has a
deep
tailored
enough on the
search
internet.
history.
Okay, there's like the iceberg, right? It's so like how the iceberg works, right? Like what you see there is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just like right below the tip, all the
Okay.
sexy Wendy photos. Okay, just last thing. I wouldn't annihilate her, but I would annihilate her.
Oh my.
Come on.
Moving on.
I mean, congrats for liking redheads, I guess.
Hey man, I don't judge.
Yeah, I mean, if we're fighting in the sun, that's an easy win
Okay. Jared from Subway. There's like the scrawny, like more mobile Jared, and then there's like the big immovable Jared.
Yeah, and then there's the
But then-
pedophile Jared or whatever.
Well, he was always that way, I think. I don't think that changed. I don't think he lost the weight and
That
got,
was a constant.
yeah, he like didn't lose the weight and get confidence like, oh hey, I can do whatever I want now.
I can stop doing what I did before.
Yeah, like I think all you gotta do is like, just bring a cake to the fight back. Jared, get the cake. Get the cake, Jared.
Well,
Easy win.
Well, okay, that's why I say I still think I would annihilate him. He just looks like a weak guy, but like I'm kind of scared to be near him. I don't want to be around him.
Why are you scared to be around him, Dane?
There's you can only wonder.
I'd annihilate him.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, this is not good.
A little bit of a hot take here. I said tough loss.
Oh, what?
Because, despite all he's gone through, do you guys remember seeing him in Jack and Jill?
Yes.
And remember how he got pretty aggressive when he was hungry? Remember they weren't blowing out the
Yeah.
candles on the cake? He's like, let's hurry this up. I'm hungry. I see his aggression.
Okay.
He's in pretty decent shape, and I'm sure he's probably he has plenty of time to work out. So he, I think tough loss. I think he would put in a good fight.
DJ Marshmallow. He is as soft as a marshmallow. Easy win.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy one.
I put that he'd beat me.
Why? Like the
He
only
looks.
thing.
Really?
Do you
like-
see the face? He looks creepy.
Yeah, but he's just like a basic white guy who makes bad music.
Well, I didn't really know who it was.
Whoa,
I-
Whoa! How do you know he's white?
Yeah.
Because you can see the color of his hands.
I would
I-
roast that marshmallow and eat his
I didn't
head.
know who he was, so I didn't know if he had powers or.
I don't know how well he can see in that. So if he's in the costume, it's an easy win.
Okay, next one. We have the creeper from Minecraft. I think to me this is an Eevee. The Eevee. What the hell am I saying?
Eevee.
Eevee. This is an
who is
obvious. The creeper. Oh, the green. Do you see the green?
That, like green.
I thought it was a fuzzy dog.
What? You want to hear it. It's gonna like you're just doing your thing. Then it's gonna go. Tss, show up behind you, blow you up, you lose.
I put I would annihilate him.
What? Oh, well, yeah.
I thought these were the things that go. Ooh.
Fuzzy little dog. Do you see the face?
Well, how's that a like? Yeah, there's a face. That's
Why is it
the
green?
face.
I
How's
don't
that
know.
a dog?
It reminds me of a dog.
Oh.
Well,
With like the ear. I don't know.
Next up, we have Sal Volcano. I've watched enough Impractical Jokers. That man is a scaredy cat. You just need to dress up as a cat, and you will beat the man. So
I didn't
easy
even
win.
think about that.
I put that he would beat me.
Why?
He knows his stuff in Impractical Jokers. He's not.
What do you mean?
scared.
He loses all the time.
No, he'll do it. He'll do the stuff. He's peer pressure too.
Him and I have very similar features, and I think he could distract me with how funny he is. So
Yeah,
I said
he's
tie.
funny.
I mean, like similar builds. I think is a very accurate way to put it.
Features, yes.
You could recreate that photo.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it as like hard fought, but I would win. I mean, he's got a bit of that like fighting New York spirit, but like he's a softie.
Waluigi. This man can't even beat plumbers. Easy win.
Hard fought win. He's got a good reach, so fist fighting, he can really get me without me having the the wingspan to get back at him. So
I
hard
put
fought win, just because he's a stick.
good matchup / tie.
I mean, yeah, I just looked up his stats. He's listed as 7'7", 264 pounds. That dude is a tank. Fiona from Shrek. Now, doesn't matter what form she's in. She's in her ogre form there. No matter what it is, she would kick my ass. I saw
Same.
what she did to those hunters and
And the birds.
the birds. Yeah,
She'd make me explode.
Yeah, I'm like, even if she doesn't beat me in a fight, her high pitched screaming is even worse than Megan somehow, and will kill me.
Yeah, she'd destroy me.
I put good matchup, but now that I think about it, she'd beat me.
No, yeah, she would beat us.
Yeah.
Next up, Pikachu. It's a Pokemon that can summon lightning.
Pikachu's voiced by Ryan Reynolds. The charm is there.
Yeah, he'd annihilate me.
It would be hard fought, but he would win.
Why wouldn't he
Well,
annihilate
yeah,
you?
wait, yeah. Why would he not annihilate?
Well,
like, what's the fight you can?
Well,
put
it's
up?
like it's a small mouse. Like you can kick it or
a
something.
mouse. That's a mouse.
Yeah, it's a mouse.
It would electrocute you
That's a
before you have a
Pikachu.
chance to
Yeah,
kick
that's a.
Yeah, but it's like based off of a mouse. So it's essentially
A
like what size it
Pikachu's its
is,
own
what
thing.
it is. Like throw a Pokeball at it, or even just like throw anything at it. It's small enough to where like that would.
lightning to strike whatever you throw at
Yeah, but lightning only travels in like one direction. Yeah, just avoid it.
Crimson Chin. That dude is ripped straight out of the comic book. I think he would annihilate me as well. And his counterpart as well, I can't say his name. He would also annihilate me.
Who's his counterpart?
Dane, what's his name?
I'm not gonna say it.
Negative?
What was that, Megan?
The negative?
Wait, is that the
What's
actual
that?
one? Because I remember there was a bag. That's the name of it?
Well, no,
The Nega
I mean, I don't know. Like in Scott Pilgrim, there's the Nega Scott.
Whoa, what'd you say?
My phone only has 10% battery. We're almost done.
we're
Let's go.
almost done.
Yeah, I mean, that dude will fly into you. Not like he doesn't need to move, and his chin will break your skull. So, yeah, I mean, if you think you have a chance with this guy, you're wrong.
All right, last one. We got Johnny Sins.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I don't know who this is either.
So, like, on the surface, you may think easy win, but this man has been a paramedic, a firefighter, I think probably a teacher. He's been everything. This man could do it all. I think if not only he could probably beat me in a fight, because I think he's probably a pretty fit guy, right?
He looks muscular. That's why I said he would annihilate me.
Exactly. He's the guy who. He's the guy who gets to stay after class, and you don't get to stay.
All I'm saying is, you take your girlfriend or wife to the doctor, and that doctor walks out, you know you're losing that fight.
I said it would be like well fought, but he would win. I mean,
He'd annihilate both
no,
of you.
no. I mean, look, no. Look,
I
okay.
mean-
He like the stuff that I put.
I really hope not.
All right, and that is the conclusion of this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment someone you believe you could beat up.